Now, it may seem counterintuitive, but one of the keys to strong, healthy and well-grown plants is pruning. And yes, that means after spending all of spring and summer actively encouraging your plants to grow, we're going to spend part of the cooler months looking to cut some of that growth off. It's not as crazy as it seems, and I'm going to explain to you how to do it and why it's actually a really good idea. Roses are the classic winter prune plant. By the end of summer and autumn, they tend to look a bit straggly, tired and unattractive. A hard winter prune gets them back into shape, removes diseased and damaged branches and controls their size. The vast majority of roses flower on new growth, so a good cutback keeps the flowers at a practical height and the plant at a manageable size for pest and disease control. Many of our most popular climbing plants are also some of our most vigorously growing plants, and they need the occasional taming to keep them under control. Generally speaking, this is just a matter of giving the vine a bit of a tidy up, removing up to 20% of the plant mass. With summer flowering vines, you can go a lot harder, but with spring flowering vines, like this wisteria, you have to be really careful not to remove the flowering wood. When fruit trees get too tall, it becomes very difficult to harvest the fruit and almost impossible to net for pest and disease control. Judicious pruning solves both of these problems. Remove any spindly, weak, diseased or damaged growth and open up the centre of the plant to allow for good air movement and plenty of light to ripening fruit. For deciduous fruit trees, spraying for pests and diseases like peach leaf curl can be done immediately after pruning. An absolute key to successful tree and shrub pruning is to have the right tools and to keep them well maintained. Start with a sharp pair of secateurs, a good quality pruning saw, and where required, a pole pruner or pole saw. Don't forget the PPE. Personal protection equipment is just as important as the tools that are doing the cutting. Safety glasses to protect your eyes from dust and wood chips, sturdy gloves to protect your hands from scratches and cuts, while long pants and safety boots are highly recommended. Overhead pruning should be undertaken with extra care and a hard hat is a must. The use of ladders also carries extra risk and it's important to know your limits. Carefully assess the job, and if there's any doubt about safety at all, call in the professionals. Tree and shrub pruning should be a regular fixture for every gardener. Getting to know your plant's growth and flowering habits will help you fine-tune your pruning strategy to ensure your garden grows in a manageable and sustainable way.